Boom! SummerSlam Series number 1, movement standard video coming at you for this Friday, July 14th, 6 p.m. So we have Kenny over here. Hey, he's going to be representing the male competition side, and we have Brandon over here. Hey, he's going to be representing the female competition side weight. Now, the first movement we need to go over is the partner sync deadlifts. The way we're going to set up for this, men's RX weight is 315, so we have 345s on this side. We're assuming that these two are a mixed pair, guy-girl. So on the female side, RX, we have the 245 weight setup, which is two 45-pound plates. Now, these two guys are going to set up and they're going to go through the deadlifts. Before they start though, we need somebody who's going to be the lead communicator in this workout for all of these movements. Kenny is going to take on that role. So Kenny is going to talk Brandon and himself through the deadlifts. Let's see the setup and let's see the lifts. 3, 2, 1, up. So that's 1.
Down. Up. Down.
2.
Up.
And 40.
Down.
Good job. So that is the movement standard for the deadlift. They both start together on the ground. When they reach the top of the rep, knees, hips are locked out, and Kenny was communicating the up and the down through each rep to ensure that they were moving at the same time. Now, the next movement that we need to go through is we're gonna do the front squat first, we'll do the burpees at the end. So they need to change their own weight. So Kenny's gonna peel a plate off to get 225 on the men's side, which is 245-pound plates. Brandon is gonna peel a plate off and put a 10-pound plate on to represent the female 155-pound side. Now, this one is tricky. Kenny needs to be clear in his communication because they need to pick the bar up to a deadlift position and then they need to hang power clean it at the same time. Then they can go into their front squats. So Kenny's going to take over here. Sit down, up, deadlift, go, hang power clean. Now they're in their front rack position. They get their feet ready. Kenny takes over again. Down, full squat at the bottom. That's 1. Down, up. That's 2. Down, up. That's 40. 2, 1, down. And Kenny communicates the down as well. So that's what we need to see for the front squat. We need somebody to take control, cue the deadlift up, cue the hang power clean, and cue the reps through the front squat so you guys are moving at the same time. And finally, cue the drop. Now, movement number 3 for the barbell movements is a partner barbell log thruster. So first of all, they change their weights. On the guy's side, we peel off a 45 so that we have 135 on the bar, which is just 145-pound plate. And on the ladies' side, Brandon will be putting on a 25-pound plate to represent the 95-pound women's RX. Now, you're about to see what a barbell log thruster will look like. And once again, communication is clear on this. Before these guys start, I want to talk you through it. They're both going to be facing the bar. Kenny, again, is going to cue Brandon. He'll tell him to bend down, grab the bar, pick it up, and specifically bring it to their right shoulder. Let's watch them do that.
Down, 3, 2, 1, up.
Okay, they got it on their right shoulder. Now, Kenny will communicate with Brandon the down and then the press.
Ready? Down, up, over,
pause.
Down.
Oh, sorry. Pause. That's 1 rep. Now I'm going to let them go through a few. They'll go through 3.
All right, down, up, over, down.
2.
Up, over,
3.
down.
1 more.
Up, over,
40.
down.
Good. Now Kenny will
3,
cue the,
2,
no, put
1.
it on your other shoulder. Kenny will cue the drop.
3, 2, 1, down.
Good. So that movement, very, very important that the person in back facing the person in front is very clear in the exact communication of when to squat, when to press, and when to drop the bar. Okay? When you guys do bail the bar, when you're done your reps, or the person in front needs a rest, or the person in back, you need to cue when to put the bar down. Now, so we went through our deadlifts, we went through our front squats, and we also went through the barbell log thruster. The only other movement, well, we need to see that will be in between those is the burpees. These are partner sync burpees. They are not to be done over a bar. There should be somebody communicating through. The standards for these, all I need to see is both partners are on the ground at the same time, and then both partners jump at the same time. So let's see a few good reps here.
All right, 3, 2, 1, down.
So they're both down.
Ready, up, jump.
And they both jumped at the same time. That would be one. Let's see 3 more.
Ready, down, up, jump.
Good rep, 2.
Down, up, jump.
Good rep, 3.
Down.
1 more.
Up, jump.
Good rep, 4, 20 reps. Okay, so we've showed you the deadlifts, the front squats, the thrusters, the burpees. The last movement, the AMRAP at the end with the remaining time, is single partner clean and jerks. Now, because we have a mixed pair, Kenny is gonna decide to go first. He's gonna put 135 on the bar, which is men's RX. He's gonna go through. I would recommend, if you have a mixed pair, because you'll have to be changing the plates for the clean and jerks at the end, I'd recommend the guy or the girl, whoever's going first, doing at least 3 to 5, at least consecutive reps, then changing the weight and letting the other partner go. So just for watching sake, we'll see Kenny do 3, we'll change the weight, and then have Brandon go. So that's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. Okay, so now they're gonna change the weight, put 95 pounds on the bar for the ladies RX weight, and Brandon is gonna go through and do 3 reps. Okay, so he'll pop that 25 on. Kenny will pop the other 25-pound on. You can help your partner change the weights when it's time to do the clean and jerks if you're a mixed pair. If you're a same-sex pair, you don't have to change the weights here. So slight advantage there, but it all washes out. Brandon. So Brandon's gonna go through the 3 clean and jerks. Go ahead, Brandon, set up. Ladies RX weight. That's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. So there you have it, folks. That is the movement standards for the competition SummerSlam Series workout number 1. Remember, the only difference between athlete and competition is that the barbell movements, the reps go from 40 to 35, and the burpees go from 20 to 15. The only other difference is there is a weight difference for the competition and athlete. You guys can just check the email for that and practice appropriately. So make sure you do just that. Grab a partner, grab a bar, get practicing. We will see you this Friday at 5:30 to 5:45. The workout will start at 6, and I'm fucking pumped. Am I missing anything?
No.
No. Okay, that's a wrap. Here's our fitness/function option for the SummerSlam Series competition. Movement number 1 that our partners are gonna have to do in sync is kettlebell sumo deadlift high pulls. So the way that will work, they're gonna start at the bottom of a rep. You're gonna have one partner communicate through, that will be Kenny again. He'll say up, they must meet at the top, and then meet back at the bottom together. Let's see 4 reps here.
Up,
That's 1,
up,
2,
up,
3,
up,
and good. So that is the standard, and that is the in-sync portion of the sumo deadlift high pull with the kettlebell for the partner competition. Movement number 2 that they're gonna have to do with the kettlebell is an in-sync kettlebell goblet squat. So goblet squat, they're in the rack position, go into a full squat, meet at the bottom, meet at the top. Let's see Kenny cue them through for 4 reps. Up. So they bring the bell up.
ready, 3, 2, 1, down,
Up. That's 1.
down,
Up. 2.
down,
Up. 3.
down,
Up. And down. Good. So that's the standard for the goblet squat. The next kettlebell movement that we're gonna have them do is the kettlebell thruster. So they'll be in the same goblet squat rack position. They meet at the bottom, and the kettlebells must meet at the top. So Kenny will cue them through again.
all right, 3, 2, 1, down,
Up. That's 1.
down,
Up. 2.
down,
Up. 3.
down,
Up. And that's it. Good. So that's what we need to see for the sumo deadlift high pull, the goblet squat, and the kettlebell thruster. Now, function and fitness, also have burpees to do. It is 12 reps, I believe. If you watch the previous video, you'll see the standards, but let's just show them one more time. They need to meet at the bottom at the same time, and they need to jump to the top at the same time. Kenny will cue them through 3 reps.
Down. Up. Jump.
And that's good.
Down.
1,
Up. Jump.
2,
Down.
more,
Up. Jump.
3, good. So that will do for the burpees. And then finally, with the remaining time, just like competition and athlete, they have an AMRAP to do with the remaining time, and that will be kettlebell swings, one partner working at a time. So Kenny will go through 3 to 5 reps here. That's good. 1, 2, and 3. Good. So he did 3. Brandon will pick up right from there when Kenny gets tired. 1, open up all the way. 2, 1 more. 3, good. So there you have it, folks. We have our competition standard, we have our athlete standard, we have our fitness and function standards. Like I said before, get a partner, get practicing. We'll see you this Friday at 5:45-ish. Peace out.